What is up, you guys? Inside today's video, I'm going to be discussing two very effective ways to grow your money on Wall Street. These two methods are investing and trading. With investing, you have a long-term focus. Your account will see slower growth, and you're using the buy and hold method that could potentially take years or decades to hold out. You're creating a mindset that you're a part of the company and you support their mission and whatever they're going to achieve as a company in the future. You are also much less sensitive to everyday fluctuations in the market. Because you are holding out for decades at a time, what happens this week or next week doesn't really affect your position. One of the biggest things that comes along with investing is compounding. You're reinvesting your profits and dividends to buy more shares of that company. That's how you can exponentially grow your account. This is the most lucrative thing about long-term investing. If you want to learn more, check out a video I made about compound interest. I kind of go into detail on how it works. The most important principles with investing is you're going to be using fundamental analysis to evaluate what company or what stock you're going to buy into. Fundamental analysis involves digging deep into a company's financial statements, evaluating its profit and growth potentials, evaluating risk, ultimately seeing if its shares are fairly valued in the market. Two examples of fundamental analysis include price-earning ratio. The price-earning ratio is basically the dollar amount an investor can expect to invest in a company in order to receive $1 of that company's earnings. The second example of fundamental analysis is cash flow. You guys should be relatively familiar with cash flow. It's the amount of money transferred into and out of a business. It's also one of the most basic objectives in financial reporting. Trading is short term. You're frequently buying and selling, and your ultimate goal is outperforming the buy and hold returns. And with trading, you're also sensitive to short-term fluctuations in the market. And that being said, if the S&P 500 is moving in a particular direction, you want to make sure that when you invest, your position is moving in that same direction. And the same goes with Dow Jones and any major indice that moves the market. One thing about trading that is sort of one of the downsides is that you're paying a lot of money in commissions because of the amount of shares you're buying and selling in a short amount of time. This can be very costly if you're not making profitable trades. Or you can use Robinhood. It's a commission-free trading app that you guys could check out on the App Store. Here goes my favorite part about trading. It's the technical analysis you use. Technical analysis, you use charts and indicators to determine whether or not you're going to buy or sell. Three examples of indicators that I use are the simple moving average, or the SMA, the exponential moving average, or the EMA, or the volume weighted average price. Because there are so many different indicators and principles that come along with technical analysis, I'm not going to get into the details. Chances are everything I just mentioned probably went over your head simply because this is really dry information if you don't care to learn. So I'll just save that for another time. With all that being said, which one should you be doing? To be completely honest, if you're not going to start learning the whole entire process of day trading, you should probably start investing. And this is because you can make incremental purchases. You can slowly over time grow your account. It's long term. You don't have to be worrying about what the market's doing, whether or not you're going to be losing money, because you're, like I said before, you're locking up your money for a decade or for multiple decades. If you're an expert day trader already and you're making massive gains, you should probably be investing those gains long term either way, instead of going out and spending it on Lambos and designer clothing. It's always possible to do both. Thanks for watching, guys. If you made it this far, please leave a comment, leave a like. You guys have a blessed day, and I'll see you guys next time.